Hello everyone, welcome to another Lou's Redos. We're kind of back in action a little bit.
Yes, we are.
Carl came in, my partner in crime.
Whatever you want to call it.
Whatever you want to call it. So today's show, we're going to do a redo on stuffed mushrooms. Sausage stuffing, breadcrumb, it's always the same old thing. So I kind of whipped this together, and I was in the store this morning, so you have to excuse me, but I wrote everything down and I'm using a cheat sheet.
How dare you?
I just did this recipe.
Well, you always say, make it the way you want.
Yep, so this is what we're going to do. Once again, star of the show, Fungi. I'm going to get the pan. Now the first one is kind of a twist on Pizza Rustica. So what I have here are some chopped meats, Provolone, Capocollo, Pepperoni, Salami. In here is just some Provolone, Mozzerella, and Pecorino Romano.
If you don't know what Pizza Rustica is, check out the rice ball video we did.
Oh yeah, we did.
Last 2 Easters ago.
Yeah, it's an Easter pie. Yep. So now what I'm going to do very carefully is I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of egg. The egg will settle in and fill the mushroom, so you get to see what you're going to need. I think 3 is going to make it on this particular mushroom. That's it. That's all she wrote. So we're going to do it one more time.
Till next time, everyone. See ya.
Alright, some of the chopped meats. Again, you could use whatever you want.
You know what you always say. There's no rules.
There's no rules here, guys. The mushroom, once again, you're going to, a little spills, that's okay. Yes. And, you know what?
One for the road. Why not?
Yeah, a couple of drops in there. It's good. Alright, that's 2 of those. So the next thing I thought of, and again, I had to do a cheat sheet because I just wrote everything down this morning.
I know, this is blasphemy, everyone.
When I was a chef at the hotel, one of my dishes, I used to do what's called a Portobello Cardinale. I used to do a portobello mushroom in the broiler. When it was done, took it out, put a heavy strip of red roasted peppers, put strip of mozzarella right in the middle and put it back in the oven. And it came out like a cardinal effect. And then we topped it with balsamic vinegar reduction. So I was thinking about it and I said, you know what, I could do the same thing with this, just in a different style.
And in a mushroom.
So we're going to do red roasted peppers. And a mushroom.
Mm-hmm.
Mozzarella.
The one common ingredient besides the mushroom is obviously the mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
Yep. And garlic. That's no question about that.
So we're going to do a couple of these. Right there. And then the key is going to be later is the balsamic reduction, which I already have done. Next victim. Okay. Mushroom.
No.
Now later, I'm going to do for dinner some pesto with chicken over pasta. So while I was prepping that, I said, you know what? I got another mushroom.
Mm-hmm.
Put some chicken in here. Then we're going to go with some pine nuts. Just a couple. 47, 48.
Did you toast those off?
I did. I roasted them in the pan first. What else did I do?
You tell us.
I'm going to use the same cheese that I use for the Pizza Rustica because it has a little mozzarella provolone. And that's number 3, but I'm not done with that yet. What I'm going to do
But wait,
now,
there's more.
Wait, there's more is correct. In this jar
Oh no.
is is hot peppers. I keep it in the refrigerator.
That's all you need.
Yeah, it's all she wrote, folks. It's a
If you
tiny,
can't
tiny
see,
drop.
if you can't see it from here, it is
Just a tiny
quite
drop.
spicy.
That'll go into the oven. And okay, so we're going to do another one.
It'll have a Vesuvius effect on it.
Yes. Some chicken. Some pine nuts.
Now you could do these as an appetizer too. But
Yes, you can.
these mushrooms aren't exactly bite-sized.
So, no, they're not. Now, you could adjust the cheese on there. I mean, originally I wrote just provolone here, and then I thought about it and I said, you know what? I'm mixing up some of the cheeses anyway. Whoops.
Have the milk ready on that one.
All right, the 4th type. Here we go.
Somebody's mouth is gonna burn like hell because of that.
We are going to put a little spinach, un spinach, un po' di gorgonzola, a little bit of gorgonzola. Now we're going to put some walnuts that I roasted off in walnut oil. So the flavor is going to,
Whoa.
yeah. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to top this with a little sliced prosciutto. So we're going to make one more. Once again, a little spinach, chopped spinach. I use fresh. If you want, take the frozen out of the freezer, wring it, and then you could use that. So we're going to do some gorgonzola. We are going to do some walnuts, and we're going to finish it with some sliced prosciutto. So I got some left over. I'll make more of these later because I'll experiment.
He's gonna start thinking about what else he can do. This is gonna look like a laboratory in here.
Okay, so now this is going to go in the oven. And for the magic of, slide these in. That's all she wrote. Now, whoopsies.
Oops.
The first one we did was the Pizza Rustica. So I'm going to take one of the mushrooms here. Hold on, I'm not done. Then I'm going to take some pesto sauce. And I'm going to mix some pesto sauce with some mascarpone. And we're just going to go like this. Whoops.
Yeah, it's a little extra. It's okay.
Okay. Numero due is the roasted pepper and mozzarella. This is going to get a drizzle of balsamic vinegar. Number 3 is, whoops, hold on, we're stuck. The chicken, the pine nuts. Now, this one has the heat, has the pepper. So what I decided to do with this one, whoops, wrong sauce. I made from the stems of the mushrooms, I made a mushroom sauce with the stems of the mushrooms, and I did throw in 2 porcini mushrooms because I like the earthy scent to it. Number 3, 4,
5.
duh. This one, ouch, a little bit on the
It's a little hot.
hot
Be
side.
careful.
That's the one with the gorgonzola. So, I don't have a spoon.
Now you do.
So I made just a little gorgonzola sauce. Now if you need to loosen anything up, I'm using vegetable stock. So everything I did here is gluten-free, except for the loaf of bread, but it's not going anywhere near anything. That was just kind of a dinner piece. So if you're a vegetarian, you could basically substitute anything you want for the meat. You could use the vegetarian style meat if you want,
Use artichokes.
or you could use correct artichokes. You could do olives. There's a whole array of things. Actually, I cut up some olives, and then I decided after I cut them I wasn't going to use them. So, but that's the basic idea. Let's change the mushrooms around. Let's make them a little bit different. This is what I did. And I'm going to just top with some dry, because I bought fresh basil and I didn't really like the way the parsley looked, so I didn't buy it. Sometimes it's just not right on the shelf. And that's it, folks. That's all she wrote. So until next time, be safe, stay well. Remember, subscribe, like us. Any comments on lose redos on gmail.com. Please let us know what you think. And until next time, once again, be safe and good cooking.
I was just about to say, Dad, you haven't touched your prop yet.
Salud.